From the All Indiana Podcast Network.
The All Indiana Podcast Network.
This is the News 8 Daily 8.
Now the latest news.
Kylie Conway has all the news you need to know.
And more.
Please stand by.
Now, here's Wish TV's Kylie Conway.
Hi, this is Kylie Conway, and this is the News 8 Daily 8 for Monday, June 8th. The longest economic expansion in American history is officially over. The National Bureau of Economic Research declared today that the recession began in February. This was the fastest that NBER has declared any recession since the group began formal announcements in 1979. Social distancing requirements crushed the U.S. economy, from airlines and cruise ships to restaurants, Broadway shows. More than 42 million Americans have now filed for unemployment benefits. Major companies, including JCPenney and J.Crew, even Hertz, filed for bankruptcy. And economists are predicting the GDP imploded at an annualized rate of 40% during the second quarter. CNN reports the pandemic marked an end to the recovery from the Great Recession. In July of 2019, that expansion officially became the longest period of uninterrupted growth in U.S. history, dating back to 1854. It spanned 128 months, easily breaking the prior record of 120 months set between March of 1991 and March of 2001 during the dot-com boom. Normally, economists define a recession as consecutive quarters of negative growth. The United States already endured one quarter of a shrinking economy, with the GDP dropping by 5% during the first quarter. A local Indianapolis gym is responding to controversial tweets from the CEO of CrossFit. Naptown Fitness posted on Facebook today saying statements by Greg Glassman do not align with the values of its business and community. It said in part, "We stand with the Black community and will not tolerate hatred or discrimination of any kind in our spaces. We will be disaffiliating from CrossFit Inc." That's in response to Glassman criticizing a health group that said racism is a public health issue. His response was Floyd 19 on Saturday. Since then, several partners, including Reebok, cut ties with CrossFit. Glassman apologized Sunday. Thousands of mourners in George Floyd's hometown are paying their respects tonight. A Houston, Texas church held a final public viewing today. He died 2 weeks ago after former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin pressed his knee to Floyd's neck for nearly 9 minutes. Chauvin's bail is now set at $1 million. Chauvin said almost nothing during his 11-minute video hearing this afternoon. His attorney didn't contest the bail, which a judge raised from the $500,000 initially set. Chauvin's attorney also did not address the substance of the charges. Chauvin is charged with second-degree murder. He's set to appear in court next on the 29th. The other 3 officers charged in Floyd's death will also appear in court that day. Democrats unveiled a sweeping overhaul of police oversight and procedures today. House and Senate lawmakers held a moment of silence and knelt for 8 minutes and 46 seconds before announcing the Justice in Policing Act. It limits legal protections for police, creates a national database of excessive force incidents, and bans police chokeholds. Democrats will likely approve the bill later this month, though the outlook for it passing in the Senate is slim. Indianapolis Mayor Joe Hogshead has announced a plan to spend $79 million in government coronavirus relief funding. Some of the biggest lines in the proposed budget are expand testing, helping small businesses, and providing PPE and rental assistance. This will all be done through 2 fiscal ordinances that will be brought to City County Council tonight. Of the $79 million, $20 million would be spent to increase COVID testing and contact tracing. The city's goal is to reach 75% of the people who contact someone who tests positive for COVID-19. $15 million will be directed to rent relief funding. This would provide back pay of rent from April 1st or forward rent pay for up to 90 days. Food banks have seen an increase in demand as well. $1.8 million would be given to Gleaners Food Bank, Midwest Food Bank, and Second Helpings, who city leaders say are the top 3 food suppliers in the area. Personal protective equipment took up 3 different lines on the budget proposal as well. $3 million is allocated to the purchase and distribution of cloth face masks, $2 million for nonprofit PPE grants, and $2 million on PPE for construction workers who are working on the new Criminal Justice Center. To see an itemized list of everything in this proposal, just head to our website, wishtv.com. And a little bit lighter news here for you. Kids of all ages will get the chance to learn about music from members of the Carmel Symphony Orchestra. The orchestra is hosting a virtual summer camp this year. It will run for 8 weeks starting next week. Members will be posting educational videos to Facebook and YouTube. Activities will include everything from learning how to play instruments to writing music. The videos will be geared to students in various age groups from elementary to high school and will be available every day. This has been your News 8 Daily 8 for Wish TV. I'm Kylie Conway. Online at wishtv.com and follow us on Facebook when you search Wish TV.
Check out more podcasts from the All Indiana Podcast Network now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.
allindianapodcastnetwork.com.